Hey there friends and enemies, JoPaWrites here again, and today we got the Trygon update in Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, which I think a lot of players will be excited about and jumping back into the game like myself. And there are some concerns I have about the way Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 does their updates that I want to talk about at the end of the video. But for now, I'm pretty excited about this, and I want to check out the trailer to go over everything that is coming in this big patch. Now, don't forget this patch is already available.
Demands the Trygon's extermination. May the Emperor damn this.
Yeah, this is a very dope looking PvE mission.
Face the blazing.
I love that their updates are free, by the way, with just paid DLC essentially. Exfiltration, this is a new mission.
The Trygon breaches the sand. Brace for the beast. We must confront and exterminate this profane tyranny.
Yeah, that looks sick. Inferno pistol.
For the Emperor.
Prestige ranks, which I think is great. New perks and cosmetics. Prestige ranks. All these cosmetics look very sick. Chapter packs. This is for the season pass. These look awesome. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Thunderhammer. Very nice. Chainsword weapon skin as well. Bolt carbine weapon skin. Imperial Fist champion pack. Yeah, this is heavy duty.
Obliterate every last odious scourge. The Trygon could be anywhere. Clever beast aims to pounce upon us.
So yeah, ultimately, this update is out today. Some really good cosmetic upgrades. And a new operation. The prestige ranks I think is very, very good as well. I wish that had come a little bit sooner, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. My major concern with the way Space Marine 2 does their updates is it's not a live service game, which I fully understand, and in a traditional way. It doesn't have seasons, no paid updates or anything like that. But I do feel like some of the priorities for some of these different things has been out of order. And I also think that ultimately some of these updates are not enough to bring people back. So you might wait like 2 to 3 updates before you jump back into the game. And here's why I say this. There's nothing in the game right now that is like, okay, I have to jump back in and I'll play this for days, weeks, months on end. The prestige ranks maybe, but that's really going to be for the diehard players, a lot of whom already did the majority of their grinding. The new operation will be fun to check out, but I don't know if it's one that a lot of people are going to be playing over and over and over again just to grind that single operation. So that's a little bit of a bummer. We're still waiting on the Horde mode, and something like that I think would be the boost that this game needs in order to bring people back, and then they'll check out all the new stuff that they missed over the course of the months. And that's just a slight critique I have. I do feel like the focus should have been getting that Horde mode out as quickly as possible. It feels like I assumed it would be out much sooner than this. And that is something that I feel like would be quite replayable compared to everything we have in the game, especially with the game being out so long. Whereas if you added the Horde mode and then people were playing for the next couple months and trying to do, like, whether it's leaderboards with the Horde mode or getting unique items or just testing builds in order to see how far they can take it and how far they can challenge themselves, then when you release a new operation, then you can float back and forth between the Horde mode or something like that and the new operation. And I do feel like that's something that, with Warhammer 40k Space Marine 3 already confirmed, this is a lesson that they learned. The game has been very popular. I think it's been pretty successful. I do think that because of the way they've handled post-launch, it's been pretty solid, but it has led to something of a loss of a player base in comparison to what I think they could have kept if they would have handled things a little bit different. And this is somebody coming from somebody who I really enjoy endgame content ultimately. Whether it's Destiny or more similar to this game, something like Outriders or whatever, where you might farm the same thing consistently, but if you have multiple options to farm, I think that's where a game like this can really shine and allow you to grind weapon experience or prestige ranks and all of that with multiple different avenues. So that way, if I get bored of horde mode, I go do operations. If I got bored of operations, maybe I go do PvP. If I get bored of PvP, then I'm back on horde mode. And I think that's really where my major criticism would be. Again, I know horde mode would probably be a lot of work and a lot different from what else they have in this game. It just feels like it's something that is not as much of a priority as I would have hoped based on how many new operations and everything we've gotten since the launch of this game and how the progress has come with regards to all of the various updates. But that doesn't take away anything from these updates being completely free and being pretty exciting overall and fun to play. It's just a critique that I have that I hope they learn from going forward with future games, because they kind of wanted their cake to eat it too. Wanted their cake and to eat it too, is what I meant to say, because they didn't want this to be a traditional live service game, but they also wanted players to keep playing it kind of repeatedly, and finding that balance is incredibly difficult, especially when you have limited types of endgame content. And that's really, I think, the unfortunate part of Space Marine 2 right now. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you excited about the Trygon update? Have you played it already? What do you think of the new operation? Let me know in the comments down below. Like the video as always, comment, subscribe. Have a good one, and I'll catch you all later.